Hi, today I'm going to go over substructure searching in CDD Vault. We'll start out by doing a simple substructure search. We'll look at 3 different ways to put a query structure into your search page. Then we'll look at some special query bonds and query atoms. When we're done here, you should have everything you need to search your compounds by chemical structure. Let's get started. What I'm going to do first is show you just a regular old substructure search, just so you can see what it looks like to put a compound in the search and see what the hit list looks like. So what I've done here is check substructure search. I'm in the Explore Data tab and the search button. I've entered a fragment, a small molecule here, and I'm going to do a substructure search. When I get a hit list, there will be, looks like 9 hits, and in each of the resulting hits, there will be highlighted in green that substructure that I had entered before. So here we have a list of our 9 hits, and then the assay data that I asked for from protocols as well. Now I'm also going to show you a similarity search. I'm going to take this number 7944, go back up to the top and do a new search. I'm going to put a structure in here by searching for that registration number. There it is. What do you know? I can draw that right out of there, and we'll show you this magic blue button in just a little bit. If I enter this structure, and I'm careful to check the similarity this time instead of substructure, I can choose the percent similar by the Tanimoto similarity algorithm that I want to search for. I'm going to take 70%, do the search. I'll get a few more hits this time. 11, and of course the first hit is the exact search. These are listed in their percent similarity. So my original 7944 is here, and I'll have the other similar compounds are listed all the way down to 71% similar at the bottom here. All right, now how do you get a structure into these searches? That's what we're going to do next. There are several different ways. I'm going to start by opening up this this window. It's Marvin JavaScript by Chemaxon, and in this window you can draw structures, do lookups, and import structures without having to install any kind of chemical structure drawing software. This is a really neat piece of the whole structure searching. The most common way of getting structures into your structure search is through this import or open button. From here, I can open either a file or enter text for a structure. I'm going to open a file. I've got a mole file that represents fluorescein here. I'm going to open that, and what do you know? It just draws fluorescein from that mole file, and I can make this my structure if I want. The other way to import a structure is to paste the text that can be recognized as a structure in the text box below here. I happen to have some smile strings here. I'm going to just grab this smile string for hydroxychloroquine, paste it into here, and I'm going to replace that old fluorescein structure with this small molecule. It's that easy. When you're going to enter text, you can enter any of these types of tests, and they will also be auto-recognized as a smile string or as a mole file or a chemical name. But it's a really kind of smooth way to get your structures entered in here. You can also do a structure lookup with the magic blue button that we affectionately call this thing up here. I'm going to clear the structure here. And this is very similar to the text lookup in the import structure button, but when I use the magic blue button, it also interfaces with my CDD Vault structures. So I can, if I do say a search for caffeine, I'll get both the chemical named structure lookup for caffeine, but also my caffeine that I have registered as a compound in my CDD vault. All right, and the last way to get a structure into a query is to draw it yourself. Use the structure drawing tools here and here and here for drawing structures in Marvin. I'm going to use first the template here to draw a cyclohexane. I'm going to put a heteronitrogen in there, another one here, and I'm going to make a bond here, and maybe the carboxylic acid group here. Check out our help files if you are interested in learning more structure drawing tips for Marvin. Now anything that I click on turns to carboxylic acid. I'm going to make this an aromatic ring, and voila, I have drawn a structure. These structure drawing tools, when you're making a query, have bonds and atoms that we can use kind of special cases for queries. Here I've drawn a trans-chloro bond around this double bond. This one is cis. If I want to do a query on the structure of this, I can just draw the query structure as trans or cis. But if I want either one, I can use this special bond here. This is the cis or trans bond. Double cis or trans. And if I put that there, this compound as a query will get hits of both these compounds. The same goes for stereochemistry, for stereochemical centers. This stereocenter here uses one of these dark wedge bonds to designate stereochemistry. If I want to search for only the other configuration, I use the other wedge bond. Or if I want either configuration, I'll use this wavy bond here. And just a little aside, if you want to have your stereocenters labeled, you can click on this button up here. All right, and then the last aspect of stereochemical searching is the wildcard atoms. I can, for instance, I can make any atom here for my query. This will find anything with this configuration with any non-proton atom at this position. The other magic wildcards are a Q for heteroatoms, which is any atom except for carbon or hydrogen, and there are metals here, and also halogens. This is any halide, bromine, chlorine, fluorine, or iodine. If you want to allow protons to be one of your any atoms, you can click on the AH or the QH, and this will make any atom be a fair game here. And AH is the same as the star, so this is the wild card. That means any atom, including hydrogen. And that is structure searching in a nutshell. Please don't hesitate to go to the help menu up here. If you have more questions, you can also email support@collaborativedrug.com. And we will get back to you as soon as we can to help you with your structure searching. I hope this was helpful.